what's going on this week, everybody? How's it going? Good to see you. This is This Week at the Theater. It's November 15th. I cannot believe we've already made it that far. Good grief. I'll tell you, this year is flying out of here. Flying out of here, I tell you. It's been good, though. It's been a good week. It's been a great time. We have a lot going on at SARTA, actually in theater right now, because everybody's getting ready for the holiday shows. So, which is great, which is absolutely great. So if you haven't already gotten some tickets for some of those holiday shows, you really should. I'm going to share some of them with you tonight. So as always, this is brought to you by the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance. We are SARTA. You can visit our website, sarta.com. If you are a theater company or someone who's producing theater, you can put in your information on the website. We'd love to see it. And, share with us what's going on at your theater. So we can talk about it here and put it in our newsletter and tell everybody how fabulous you're being. So let's get started and take a look and see if we have any special events going on right now. Because we do. We've got special events. Boy, this is big. I've got some new screens happening here, and I've got really big images. This is really kind of cool. What's coming up is a holiday party. Placer Repertory Theater is throwing its annual holiday party up in Lincoln, and they're going to have an open stage and all kinds of games and things and some contests and prizes. You can get tickets for that on Eventbrite. So they're just telling you to come on to the holiday party. It's going to be on Wednesday, December 7th at 7 p.m. And it should be a great time. They're celebrating 2.5 years of Placer Repertory Theater, and they've put on some amazing productions. If you haven't had a chance to see what they're doing, get yourself up there. Go enjoy some holiday cheer with them on December 7th at their holiday party. The next big event we've got coming up is the Sacramento Choral Society and Orchestra is having a major Home for the Holidays concert on December 10th. Now this is going to be at 2 p.m. at the newly renovated Sacramento Memorial Auditorium. I don't know about you, but I really want to get down there and see what they've done, because they've been working on this for a while. And the Memorial Auditorium, it's historic, and you got to give those places facelifts every now and again. But if you've ever been to a concert in there, and I've been to a few, the acoustics are amazing. So this should be outstanding. There's a 170 member choir that's going to be singing. They've got some special folks who are going to be with them. They're going to have a holiday sing-along. They're going to have puppets from the Green Valley Puppet Theater. You really need to see this show. So it's going to be fun for the whole family. Get your tickets for December 10th production, Home for the Holidays, with the Sacramento Choral Society and Orchestra. And if you're not done singing there ahead of time, right after Christmas, right after the New Year, we're going to invite you to come and sing with us again. So many people said they really dug our karaoke night we did before over at Track 7 Brewing Company, that we're doing it again. And this time we're going to throw in some extras for you. This time we're going to have our wonderful photographer there doing headshots from 7 to 9 p.m. that night. So come looking a little swanky and get a headshot done while you're there. They're just a $20 donation as always. More if you've got it. We appreciate you. We just want to help all you folks out in theater look your best when you go audition and apply for these wonderful teaching and acting gigs that you're going to get out there. They've got free arcade games. We're going to have some pop-up trivia events with some prizes. We're going to have snacks. They've always got a food truck out front, but we're going to have some, food there too. So this is going to be Saturday, January 14th. At Track 7 Brewing Company in Curtis Park. It's just off Pacific Avenue. It's great back there. If you didn't know it was there, you might not realize it's there. It's one of those best kept secrets. So join us. We'll be there from 7 to 11 p.m. that night. And sing some Broadway karaoke with us. Or sing whatever you want to sing. It's okay. So, next thing up, we need you to get those resumes and headshots together because it's time for some auditions. And we actually have a couple. Some people are starting to send us their auditions for next year. A little quiet right now. Like I said, we're going into the holiday season, but we've got a few things coming up. This is one of those ones that's going to be, actually produced next year, but they're having auditions pretty soon. RTAA is Roseville Theater Arts Academy, and they're holding auditions for the SpongeBob musical, and it's going to be a master workshop for ages 10 and up. So the auditions are going to be December 3rd at 5 o'clock, callbacks on December 4th, and it's directed by Colton Archie with musical direction by Jennifer Vaughn. If you've ever seen some of RTAA's productions, you know they're wonderful. And who doesn't love a bunch of kids doing the SpongeBob musical? Come on now. So get yourself together, get your headshots and resumes together, and get your moment in there to apply for a position in this great production of the SpongeBob musical. The next one is by Community Asian Theater of the Sierras. They want you to request an appointment for an audition for this, or submit, some information to their folks, and they've put their information in the poster here. And if you go to their website, Community Asian Theater of the Sierra, you will contact Lisa Moon. They want you to see your headshots and resumes. Remember, I told you needed those. So there are going to be some readings and directed interaction for the actual audition. If you have a prepared monologue, that would be great. So you can show them what you got, right? This production we put on next April. It's called The Great Leap. And it's kind of interesting. It's The Great Leap, where basketball meets Tiananmen Square. So they always put on plays that have such a cultural connection to their Asian theater group and the Asian community, that there are always these amazing productions. So this is probably going to be just the same quality as they've always put on. So if you want to apply for this, make sure you get your appointment. Contact Community Asian Theater of the Sierra and get an appointment to audition for The Great Leap. Let's move then to Now Playing. I told you I didn't have a whole lot of auditions right now. Everybody's either in production or already rolling. So we've got Now Playing coming up, and we have a wonderful production of The Sunshine Boys that's running right now out at Sutter Street Theater. And if you've never seen this before, The Sunshine Boys is always so much fun. These two curmudgeonly old friends who are talking together. So they're having a special performance on this Thursday, which is November 17th at 7 p.m. And then this is running from November 4th. It already started through November 27th. So you've got plenty of time. This will be something good for you to do after Thanksgiving. You can go to a theater production. Take everybody and go to the theater. Get them out of your house, get them out from underfoot, and send them to the theater to sit and laugh for a while. This is one of Neil Simon's wonderful comedies, The Sunshine Boys, at Sutter Street Theater. And as you know, the holidays are coming, so it wouldn't be fitting if we didn't have a production of The Christmas Carol. This one's being done by Davis Musical Theater Company, and it's the Alan Menken version of it, so it's got some great music, and it's going to be on their main stage for the holiday season. So go see Scrooge, go see the ghosts, go see Tiny Tim, go and remember all these wonderful things that Dickens did. This is playing from November 11th, it just started, through December 4th. So you've got time to go and see this one. This will be at the Gene Henderson Performing Arts Center out in Davis. DMTC always does wonderful shows, so go check out A Christmas Carol. It's been a long time. We've had all of these things going on, this horrible thing called COVID, that has kept us away from each other and out of our theaters for a while. And City Theater was the same. They would always do a British panto, and if you've never seen one of those before, they're hysterical. They're farcical, slapstick, crazy comedies. Well, they're bringing them back after a hiatus of 2.5, almost 3 years. They're back with their British panto, Snow White, and it's going to be playing starting this weekend, November 18th. It'll be playing through December 11th. So on opening night, November 18th, that's going to open at 7:30, and then the performance times are going to be 7:30 for the rest of the shows, and they're going to have some Sunday matinees. So if you don't want to be out late, you can go early and see a 2 o'clock matinee in November and December. So check their website for show times and get your tickets for a wonderful, wonderful, hilarious comedy show, the British Panto. They're doing Snow White this time. Another classic holiday story that we have is, of course, A Christmas Story. It's not a good Christmas until somebody shoots their eye out with that BB gun, right? This is the Sharon Joyce presenting this Christmas Story production. It starts also this weekend, November 18th, and it will run through December 11th. This one is at the historic Woodland Opera House. If you've never been to the Woodland Opera House, it's an amazing stage. Wonderful, wonderful, classic old. It's from the 1800s. This building is fabulous. You've got to go, if for no other reason than to see the building. And the acoustics, the sound in there is so good. I went with a friend to a production. We sat in the upper balcony. Could hear everything. Could hear everything. It was wonderful. So go for the experience. Go for the show. Go see A Christmas Story out at Woodland Opera House. More Christmas mayhem is happening. Volcano Theater Company is putting on its production of, well, if it's Monday, this must be Christmas. And it's going to be in their historic Cobblestone Theater. If you haven't caught wind, we've got a lot of historic theaters in our greater Sacramento area. We've got the Woodland Opera House. We've got the historic Cobblestones and amphitheaters up in Volcano. I think I'm going to bring you one tonight from Winters Theater Company, which is another one of the historic theaters here in our area. We've got these beautiful pieces of architecture where fabulous theater is being put on, and this is no different. This one also opens this weekend, November 18th. It's playing through December 18th, so you have a little bit longer to get yourself up to Volcano. It's a beautiful drive. It's lovely up in that area. It'll be crisp and cool, and you'll be in the pine trees, and you can see, if it's Monday, this must be Christmas. EDH Studio 81 is presenting its production of Metamorphosis. This is the final weekend for this particular show. It is going to play on the 17th, 18th, and 19th at 7 in the evening, and then it's gone. So if you haven't gotten in to see it before, you've got 3 more opportunities to see this production by Mary Zimmerman, the story by Mary Zimmerman. It's presented in the Studio 81 Black Box Theater, Metamorphosis. Go and see that one too. There's so much good theater to choose from. We have got a production of Agatha Christie's The Mousetrap that's playing right now. It started on November 11th, and it will be playing through the 20th. So actually, it's wrapping up this weekend too. Isn't it amazing that we're already up to the 20th of November? Thanksgiving is next week. Are you ready? I don't know that I am. But it's coming, so you better get ready. Agatha Christie's always a good time. Their shows are always wonderful. You sit there trying to figure out who done it, and unless you've seen it before, you may not know, and it's wonderful to go, I think it's this one. I think it's that one. No, I think, oh, well, wait. And then, she's wonderful. Her writing is wonderful. She always surprises you. Free Fall Stage is putting on this production, so go to their website, get your tickets for Agatha Christie's The Mousetrap. This is the last weekend, so make sure you get in to see it. Alright, that's everything that's happening sort of right now, but I've got a ton that's coming up pretty soon, and some of these will be starting in a couple of weeks, because in a couple of weeks it will be December. Oh, this is happening really fast, you guys. So there's several children's shows that are coming up, which is always kind of fun, because during the holidays you need things to be able to take the children to. So here we've got Roseville Theater Arts Academy presenting their production of A Furry Tale Christmas. Furry Tale. See what they did there? Okay. It's a youth and little ones production directed by Colton Archie and choreographed by Topeka Vaughn. And they've got two different casts because they want to be able to get all the children on stage. So you've got a Tuesday cast performance or a Wednesday cast performance. So no matter what production cast your little loved one is in, you can get in to see this amazing, fun, entertaining Christmas story. It's playing from December 1st through December 8th. So go see A Furry Tale Christmas. Another classic is coming up at the Woodland Opera House. They're doing the Nutcracker Suite. Didn't know you're going to get dancing along with this too, did ya? Well, they absolutely are. On December 16th, 17th, and 18th, you can get your tickets now for the Nutcracker Suite at Woodland Opera House. The performances are Friday at 7, Saturday at 2 and at 7, and Sunday at 2. So you have a lot of options there for when you will be able to get in to see that. You can get the tickets at the box office or you can purchase them online. But get your tickets for the Nutcracker Suite. It's going to be beautiful. Here's another one. Here, I was just speaking about the beautiful Winters Theater Company. They're doing 8 short holiday-themed plays by a diverse group of writers from near and far, and they're performing it this what they call their 10-minute play festival. Each play is only 10 minutes long. So you get to see 8 plays, only 10 minutes long. So they're going to be over on Main Street in Winters at the Grand Prince Odium Church this time. So if you're interested in seeing some of these wonderful 10-minute plays, contact the Winters Theater Company. Get your tickets for this entertaining evening of short plays. Sutter Street Theater is presenting its production of the SpongeBob musical, and it's based on the series and the book, and a musical conceived by Tina Landau. It's going to be directed by Alison Galbraith with musical direction by David Williams. It's rated G for everybody in general can just go and see SpongeBob, and who doesn't want to go hang out at Bikini Bottom? So take yourself, take the kids, take the family, and contact Sutter Street Theater to get tickets for SpongeBob musical. It's going to be fun. How about some more Christmas shows? They're going to be doing at the Chautauqua Playhouse. They've got 2 different shows that they're running. This one is called Santa's Christmas Caper, or Who Stole the Star? And it's going to be running from December 3rd through December 17th, along with another production that they've got running. I didn't have a graphic for this one, but that's okay. It's called The Elves Are Coming to Winters, and it's another one of their wintertime shows, again playing from December 8th through December 17th. There are no Sunday shows with this one, and all of these are going to start at 7:30. So if you're looking for a matinee, this isn't going to have a matinee, so you better get one of these wonderful evening performances for the tickets. These shows will also be at the Grand Prince Odium Church on Main Street in Winters. So please get on there. Tickets can be gotten online at the Winters Theater website or at the door on the evening of the event. So however you want to get there, you can get there. I really encourage you to make sure that you end your year supporting some of our community theaters. It's been rough coming back from COVID. Everybody's sort of digging out again from 2 years, 2.5 years almost of inactivity. And that also means 2.5 years of not making any kind of profit to help keep these theaters going. And I just want to remind you again, community theater isn't paid theater. These people aren't doing it for the money. They're doing it for the love of theater. So for the love of theater, would you get out there and go see some of these shows? If you have something that's opening, if you have something that's going on, if you have a special event that's happening, please let us talk about it on our program here. We'd love to share with everybody what you're doing, the amazing things that your theater company is doing. We've shared everything from fundraisers to, community service events. So we want to talk about it for you. Please let us know. You can email us at sarda.com and just say, hey, I've got this production coming up. I've got this going on. Or if you'd like to talk about it in person, you can say, hey, I would like to be a part of one of your community conversations. And then we'll make arrangements for you and I to sit down together, and you can tell me in person all about the fabulous stuff that you're doing. We've had several of those that we've done already and recorded, and if you want to see some of these so you can get a feel for what we're talking about, you can go to SARTA's YouTube page. Yes, SARTA Theaters has a YouTube page where we archive all of this, so you can go back and take a look at it again. There's several community conversations on there from some of our different theater companies. We're going to be rolling up to time, and I know some of you aren't thinking about this, but it is time to start thinking about Big Day of Giving. We're going to do the same thing we did last year and do a sort of video-a-thon. So if you want to be a part of that and come on at some time during the Big Day of Giving, we can get you pre-recorded, or we can try and set it up so that you can be live with us that evening. However you want to do that, we're going to be doing that again. We can publicize your 2023 season if you want to come on and talk about that. So we would just love to chat with you. You can let people know what you're doing, the fabulous things that you're doing in the theater community via our community conversations. So let us know what you need. Tell us what you want so we can help you out, because that's what we're here to do. All right. If you have not already done so and you're here hanging out with me right now, please click the follow button and follow us so that you can get notifications when we go live like this. Usually it's on Tuesday nights. We've moved it around a little bit. We were doing this on Thursday nights, but we wanted to give you a head start on getting your tickets for the week and not tell you about it on Thursday when some of the shows were already up and running. So Tuesday nights we'll be here telling you all about what's going on in this local theater area right here in the greater Sacramento area. You can also follow us on Facebook at SARTA Theaters. There's lots of productions and information that pops up there too, because when we get last minute things like announcements for a show opening or for auditions and things like that, we'll shove them in there really quickly and go, hey, these guys are auditioning for something, you better get down there. So follow us on Facebook, follow us here on Twitch. I do believe we also have Instagram, so follow us on Instagram. So there's so many ways you can follow us. Please follow us. And I tell you this every week. I hope that you'll make it come true. I hope to see you at the theater. If I see you, please stay high, okay? I love it. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you being here. You've been an amazing crowd. And we'll see you next time. Bye.